Hello everyone, welcome to this walkthrough on our school image analysis case. Today, I will walk you through how we investigated a highly sophisticated phishing attempt that impersonated Microsoft. And more importantly, we will learn how we can use it to strengthen our defenses. Our investigation started when we received a very suspicious email claiming to be from Microsoft. Right, so the goal was simple, but very, very urgent. We have to determine whether this email is legitimate or not. But we won't just stop there. We will have a strategic aim to develop recommendation strategies that can be used to block future threats like this. Now, let me walk you through the investigation. As you can see on the screen here, the email passed through multiple domains, but originated from a domain that does not belong to Microsoft. Domain named accesssecurity.com. Now, the email originated from a domain outside of Microsoft, passed through several Microsoft domains, making itself look legitimate. Then we can see several authentication checks on screen here. We can see SPF, which equals none, DKIM, which equals none, DMARC, which equals spam error. Now, this authentication checks is where things get interesting, right? This means the email is completely unauthenticated, meaning that it did not pass any of this authentication check. If it had passed any of the authentication check, you wouldn't be seeing none there. It would be okay or yes. But the email did not pass any authentication checks. And also we can observe the originating IP address here, which is the sender IP address. When we run the background check on this IP address, we discover that the IP address originated from Germany and is not associated with Microsoft. This is a screenshot of us running the domains is passed through over a tool called MX Toolbox. Now, this tool will let us know if each domain is authenticated or not. And from our results here, the domain is not authenticated. That means the domain failed the authentication test. And here is a screenshot of us running the IP address through a tool called Abuse IPDB. Now, this is where we found out that the IP address originated from Germany, not from a known Microsoft infrastructure. Another interesting indicator of compromise to look at. Over here, we can see the from address, which is the sender domain. This is it claiming it originated from Microsoft. And while this domain that claims it originated from Microsoft does not belong to Microsoft. And we have another interesting IOCs here, which is the reply to address. Normally, a Microsoft reply to address will have a Microsoft element in it. Let's say reply to.microsoft.com.pk or something like that. However, this reply to address belongs to a random Gmail, suspected to be controlled by an attacker. Now, over here, we found a tracking pixel. This website is known as a tracking pixel. Its job basically is this: it is basically designed to monitor activities on the email, whether the email recipient opened the email or not, whether the email recipient clicked any link on the email or not. So basically, this is a tracking pixel to track the activities of the user on the email. Now, this is a clear indicator of compromise that this email is malicious. And here is a screenshot of us verifying the tracking pixel on a threat intelligence platform. Of all the indicators of compromise we've uncovered, going from the sender domains to the authentication checks to the originating IP address, the reply to address, and the tracking pixel, our conclusion is clear. This was a carefully designed phishing email, and its goal is to harvest our user's credential. The level of detail going from sender spoofing, that is masking the sender address, bouncing it through Microsoft domains, to the originating IP addresses, to the tracking pixel, This clearly indicates to us that it is a deceptive attack. Now, why does this matter? Let's talk about why this project matter. You see, this attack went beyond a technical nuance, right? It posed a serious business risk. It could lead to severe financial loss, data breaches, or reputational damage, or regulatory exposure. I mean, it could be a phishing email designed to drop a ransomware malware. It could be a phishing uh, email designed to drop a virus or a worm. And each of them have devastating business impacts. So, how do we prevent something like this from happening in the future? The first step is to strengthen email authentication checks. You see, enforcing SPIF, DKIM, and DMARC policies across all domains will ensure an uptime and positive response in picking out suspicious domains. It will also help enhancing security system, that is, which includes deploying advanced threat protections like AI-driven analysis tools. Also helps to detect phishing attempts, phishing emails. Now, training. Employee trainings cannot be underestimated or cannot be overemphasized. Conduction of regular phishing simulations and awareness sessions is very, very important. Also, equipping security teams with the right tools, specialized trainings to carry out the activities, and also continuous audits and monitoring, which includes integrating threat intelligence and performing regular security reviews. Implementing these measures we've mentioned so far will deliver long-term advantages. Will definitely deliver long-term advantages, and the benefits includes a reduced attack surface. You see, blocking out or at least having facilities to block out phishing emails before they get into our network, before they get into our system, will result to fewer malicious emails reaching the inboxes, which will reduce the amount of people that will get access to phishing emails.